change has a reason. Baby, let it come to you. Every soul, every season lives outside of status quo. If we stop believing we're meant to be, expanding our abilities. If the passion's gone, we are doing it wrong. Baby, you and I should start living now. With the whole
Lights, camera, live in action. Ecamm's the key to your satisfaction. Lower thirds, overlays, getting traction. You post, they engage, it's a chain reaction. Lights, camera, live in action. Ecamm's the key to your satisfaction. Lower thirds, overlays, getting traction. You post, they engage, it's a chain reaction. Step into the world where your vision's unfurled. Ecamm Live's on the scene, let your story be heard. Drag, drop, connect, a tech symphony. Broadcasting live in high quality. Multicam magic, switch it on the go. From your Mac to the world, let your visual show. Overlay graphics, scene switching slick. With Ecamm Live, no editing, and that's the trick. Lights, camera, live in action. Ecamm's the key to your satisfaction. Lower thirds, overlays, getting traction. You post, they engage, it's a chain reaction. Lights, camera, live in action. Ecamm's the key to your satisfaction. Lower thirds, overlays, getting traction. You post, they engage, it's a chain reaction. Dial in your sound, make it crisp and clear. Mic check 1, 2, let the audience hear. Interviewing guests from near and far, from local to global, you're a streaming star. Green screen effects, transport your space, custom backgrounds, hide your digital place. Stream to YouTube, Twitch, or Facebook Live. Ecamm's versatility, man, it helps you thrive. Lights, camera, live in action. Ecamm's the key to your satisfaction. Lower thirds, overlays, getting traction. You post, they engage, it's a chain reaction. Lights, camera, live in action. Ecamm's the key to your satisfaction. Lower thirds, overlays, getting traction. You post, they engage, it's a chain reaction. Analytics in view, see your message spread. Comments on the screen, every word can be read. Record, repurpose with ridiculous ease. Click for social media, spread your message like a breeze. No heavy edits, save your precious time. Ecamm Live, the rhythm to creators rhyme. From hobbyists to pros, it's a tool to choose. Ecamm Live, the platform where you never lose. Lights, camera, live in action. Ecamm's the key to your satisfaction. Lower thirds, overlays, getting traction. You post, they engage, it's a chain reaction. Lights, camera, live in action. Ecamm's the key to your satisfaction. Lower thirds, overlays, getting traction. You post, they engage, it's a chain reaction.
start living now.
Let me get that one there, ladies and gentlemen. What's up? What's up? What's up? Hey, I'm excited to be here. Lion FLUD, CFO of VCA Academy, which is just a chief fun officer, and I'm coming to you live today to tell you about a pop-up event. So this is going to be short, sweet, to the point, no fluff, no stuff, no extra stuff. I like it. No fluff, no extra stuff. Let me make sure I get that turned back on. So yes, it's been a little minute since I've been live. I have been in my lab with my pen and my pad trying to get this label off. So man, we are working in 2.5 and we're already going into the third month and first quarter is about to end. Where are you at? Are you where you wanted to be inside of this journey of entrepreneurship, solopreneurship, whatever title you want to place it at? Are you there? Or are you working on that? Are you doing money making activities? I say that's one of the things I've been really crushing down on. So I'm going to share with you a little bit about the pop-up that I'm in, but I first want to tell you just a little quick idea and a little story behind it, right? So the host and creator of this, Katie Suick, she's been doing virtual events for a while now. And now she's doing something a little different because we need something different, right? We are all webinared out, summit out, whatever you wanted to call it, virtual fatigue in essence. But if we can make it different, and then more people will be more engaged. So I'm going to share a little bit about that here in just 1 second. But first off, for those who do not know me, allow me to introduce myself to you. Allow me to reintroduce myself. My name is Lion. I'm a virtual branding expert. So In the simplistic form, what does that mean to you? It means simply that I help you sound, look, and perform better while you are on camera. And VCA Academy, we turn your passion into profit. Several different ways of doing that. But the simplest way I love to tell people is we teach entrepreneurs how to run profitable virtual events. Profitable is the key word that we're talking about there, right? And what's really great about what you're about to see coming up on the 28th, it's there. I'm going to have that information put in the chat for you as well, is that we have six speakers. I often say a lot of times, audience, they get so tired of me talking. They've heard me talk for so long and teach them stuff. Even though it's great information, they still receive it. But if I'm doing a summit, they've heard what I'm doing, right? So now you get a chance to hear different perspective from people and in a collaborative format. Katie and I pretty much do the same thing. We host and run virtual events, but we're still collaborating because we don't see each other as the common threat, as most of you simply do. I have seen people, ladies and gentlemen, who have come into this space and they're all great. And I've offered advice, I've offered help, and I've offered. And then guess what happens? 3, 6 months later, they come back to me. Hey, can we work together? Can I? Can? And then they fizzle out. And now, within the first year of their business, they've gone. Why? Because they simply didn't want to find mentorship. It is the absolute most important thing. If nothing else you take from me today, take this, and I will say it from the top of the mountain. And if you don't believe it, then I'm going to tell you flat out you are wrong. Yes, I called it. You are wrong. You can be wrong. Absolutely. Don't think that you can't. It is lonely at the top, it's lonelier at the laptop. If you're trying to do this by yourself, you can't, you won't. And you can try to prove me wrong and say, I'm going to prove him wrong. You will be out of business within 6 months to a year, or you will burn yourself out. You must find a tribe. You must find people that motivate you, that push you, that help you along. And if you don't, c'est la vie, right? Just in case you didn't know, that's French. So, anyways, let me show you really quick just a little bit about these guys and ladies, and I will tell you just a little bit more about that. Let me make sure. I don't know if I got it set yet, but we're going to find out. There it goes, right? This is the client magnet pop up event with five other professional teachers, explainers, everything who will help you to understand the importance of why you need to implement some of these things into your business. Now, unlike some of the other coaches and professionals on there, I'm a very direct person and I'm the one who's going to tell you what you need to hear, not what you want to hear. And it's time for you to stop trying to do this all by yourself. I'm going to tell you a little bit about what some people are going to be talking about, and so you understand a little bit more about that. But the link is inside of the chat as well. If you have any questions during this, please go ahead and let me know, or a comment, throw it inside the chat. I absolutely love that. And for all of my people on the other side, that information will be for you there as well. Make sure you go and check that out inside of your chat as well. Put that inside there. Perfect. So, one of the great things about this though is now you get a variety, and it's a different format than what you may see in the normal summits that happen on a 2 or 3 day time. This is a pop up, and it's just one day, a few hours to come and learn. And you can come in and out and learn from each person, one person, and then come back and forth, right? So let me share a little bit about what's happening, so you guys get to see that. First up, you know who it is. It is I gotta introduce myself first, right? Join us and five other experts for this 1 day free event, Friday, February the 28th, 9:30 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. Pacific, which is 12:30, and you can do the math there, to 7:30 Eastern, live via Zoom, format that you're already used to. You got to make the decision, ladies and gentlemen. You got to say to yourself, am I tired? Am I sick and tired of being sick and tired? Am I tired of just doing the same thing and not getting the results that I want? Or is that insanity or something like that? It goes like that. Or am I ready to come and maybe learn something from some of these individuals and potentially even grab one as a mentor or learn something different, learn something new? Do you know how many virtual events I go to often? Why? Because I'm always in a search of something different, something new, something innovative that's going to separate me from my competitors. And then people wonder why. as I found out the generation says today, you don't seem so thirsty. Why aren't you pressing for sales? You don't always seem like you're like huffing and puffing. It's because of the way that I do it. It gives me the freedom to be able to travel, do things with my family, and ensure that my business still runs without me having to be behind this laptop all day long, all day. Hey, I don't own a rights to that, so Lionel Richie, don't come after me. I know yours is night long, but mine is day long, right? So let's talk about really quick what some of this is going to look like and what people are going to be talking about and learning from as well. So I'm excited about that. So as I just told you a second ago, this is I will be speaking, I think, on the last portion of that day, the last like hour or so. Like that there. And here are some of the other people who are coming in to be a part of it. We have Norbit, Matt Travis, Katie, Yana, excuse me, and then Christina as well. And here are a few things. And you can see this on the site. So I'm not going to read all of these, but if you go to the link, click up, register, and show up. Right? G.I. Joe said showing up is half the battle. Knowing is half the battle. You can click that register link and then not show up and be back in the same spot. And then 2026 comes around and you're going to be saying the same thing you said this year. Right? So, or do something different to ensure that you're going to learn a little bit, right? But again, Norbert is talking about how to move your leads from cold to sold. You can do all of the mindset work, you can do all of that great stuff, but when you get in front of the people and the pressure's on, what are you going to do? You get the lead and you don't know what to do with it. Well, Norbert's going to be talking to you about that and showing you some of the ways that you can go from cold, shivering, sold, happy sitting on the beach in the warmth. Yes, Matt Travis. I have been a part of Matt Travis's events, and I'm telling you, if you're talking about a business mindset that's strong, that's direct, and that's going to get you from where you want to be to the place you need to go, Matt Travis, talk to him. He's talking to you about building that trust and getting clients. It takes more than just know, like, and trust. I hear that so much, people. I'm not going to go into it. I'm going to end that up, but it's a little bit more than just the simplicity of what people say. Know, like, and trust. Matt Travis is going to show you the fastest way to be able to build that trust and get those clients because people have to trust you. They have to trust your brand and believe that your brand is going to give them what they want. Katie's coming virtual in collaboration, your shortcut to consistent clients, right? Because we want our pipeline filled. We hear it often, all of the time. Instead of you just searching, right? You're not trying to go out there and find the leads. You're attracting the people. That's one of the reasons why I'm not so thirsty, as people say, right? My tribe understands me. They understand my abrasiveness at sometimes, my directness when I tell them, I'm not giving you no fluff, I'm just giving you the stuff. Those are the people who understand me and they come to my tribe. Others don't, and that's okay. There's someone else for them, right? Kind of similar to what Katie and I were talking about. She just released that podcast episode today. When I said, hey, we could be doing the same thing. Some people want to work with me, and others may want to work directly with her because she has a different approach that's different than mine, right? Then we go to Yana. You've been thinking about doing high ticket sales. This is who you need to talk about, right? How to sell those high ticket offers without, having that feel and that ickiness that some people feel uncomfortable about, right? She's going to be talking to you about that. If you are trying to get into that high ticket realm, you need to have a different appeal, a different approach. You need to be able to feel and understand exactly what's going to happen. Something really, really quick that you're going to be able to see and going to be able to understand. You need to separate yourself. That's my little boy there. You need to be able to separate yourself from someone who's in the room with you doing the same exact thing. 10 other people are doing it and they want to talk to you. It's not just pricing, right? It's something totally different. Now, Christina's going to bring for you the difference in enrolling versus just selling. That shift that you need to find out. Matter of fact, I'm not going to keep pouncing on this. Come and see how it is to be in the room with the people. Selling feels hard. You need to find a strategy to be able to make it easier. And then, last but not least, myself, I am going to be teaching you the basics just to get you started on how to stand out and become the virtual branding expert. I have put to the test and I've told people, find me someone who does what I do. I put it, let, I stand on my ground. You won't, right? And if they do something similar, that's cool. Then let's put it to the test because I stand out in a crowd. I am going to get noticed. I am going to be visible, and your visibility matters. People need to see you. They need to know what your product, what your service is. And I'm going to show you some of the cool techniques that handles that. So, ladies and gentlemen, once again, I've told you who I am. We're going to be February the 28th, 9:30 p.m. to 4:30 Pacific, 12 to 7 Eastern, 12 to 7:30 Eastern. Make sure you come to Zoom. That link is inside of that. I am that branding expert, ladies and gentlemen. And when it comes down to it, and people want to know what our brand stands for, we are the smartest way to host virtual events that drives revenue. That's what it is. Bottom line, thank you so much. You know, you can find me on the LinkedIn, LinkedIn. And for all my peeps over there that's watching me on the other side, that's watching me up on that YouTube channel, you can find me there as well at youtube.com. Black Niggas. Black King is who I am. I represent unapologetically and strength to show you how I got to where I am and where I'm going to be. And I'm trying to bring you along. My mission is simple to change the way the world watches you virtually. But first, you got to start to think outside of the box and do something different. What are you going to do? Let us turn your passion into profit. Thank you so much for taking the time listening. If you're watching a replay, go ahead and put a question in there if you've got a question for myself or any other speakers that's going to be a part of this. And then do me one last favor, hit the share button. Come on, be a part of the growth. Stop being a part of the problem. Don't just sit here and watch it and be like, oh, yeah, that's so cool. Share this to anyone else on your page, your ecosphere that you feel can benefit from this. And when you do it, come along with them. Come bring that energy and that partnership so you guys can come learn together. I appreciate it. My name is Lion Flood, VCA Academy. Ladies and gentlemen, teaching you the art of going live.